You said you left and you revived a dead company. For those talent men and women who are afraid to take a bet and gamble on themselves, because I feel like you've come back as an even bigger star now than, like you said, the first time you were there. And that took some stepping away, and now you're back, and people are looking at you like the real deal, the true main event, a guy who can see holding that world heavyweight title once again. For anybody that, maybe feels stuck in limbo, what is your advice to up and coming talent?
You've got to bet on yourself, right? If you believe it, they believe it, right? What are you gonna do? You're gonna change the company's mind by writing passive aggressive tweets or going and knocking on the boss's door and complaining that well, like, I ain't gonna do nothing, right? Like, at some point you got to just go, okay, business is about supply and demand. I need to go and create demand, right? And then the product that they want, I control the supply of it. You have to be willing to take a risk, take a bet, right? Like you said, bet on yourself, take a gamble and go, okay, here's how I see myself. Here's my vision for my place in the industry, my value. If you don't know how to help me achieve that, then I need to go and achieve that by myself. And then I'll come back to the table, and now you can negotiate with me.
Right.
Right. Like now if you want to do business with me, now guess what? Step into my office.
Yeah.
Right. Like, that's how this works. It takes courage, right? You have to be willing to swallow your pride a little bit. I mean, look, when I was first working with the NWA, people were literally going, the what? Like, yeah. I didn't even know that was still a thing. Like, what is it? And like, what's he doing even? Like, what does that even mean? But a year later, people weren't asking that question no more. Yeah. Now, like, a year later, suddenly people are going like, oh, Nick Aldis and Cody Rhodes is the true main event of this show. How did that happen? Well, I'll tell you how it happened. It happened because, in the space of a year, I completely reinvented myself and completely changed the perception of my value in the industry and the credibility that I brought to it, as the perfect antagonist for the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. And it's like, I knew that I could be that guy. It's just sometimes, you might be the only person that sees it, and you have to go and prove it and show it, right? And then, next thing you know, it's like your level your level has changed, and that's what I mean. My advice to anyone who is feeling that way is like, okay, if you're making good money and you're happy with that, then take it. If you want to, but if you feel like you have something, if you feel like there's something missing, then you might have to go and just build it.
Yeah.
Like, you might have to just go and build it and showcase it and present it, and then be like, all right, who wants to work with this?
Yeah.
But that takes courage.
Wrestling has more than one royal family.
Oh.